hurry. Oh, please hurry.
We did not do that.
Our kids had one bad moment.
Well, I'd like to apologize.
These decisions are never easy for the court.
111-110.
On September 5th, 2015, the police received this disturbing 911 call from a woman saying that her children were trying to kill her.
Please send someone to the house. My children are trying to kill me.
Okay, what do you mean that your children are trying to kill you?
They've attacked me and my husband. They took us with Xanax. And they've attacked us, and they're trying to kill us.
The call came from Yvonne Ervine, who lived with her husband Zachary and her two sons, 22-year-old Christopher, or Chris, and 17-year-old Cameron, in a nice suburban home in Snellville, Atlanta. Yvonne and Zachary had what some would call a perfect family. They constantly posted pictures on social media showing everyone laughing and having a good time with each other. Their children, Chris and Cameron, were polite and respectful and excelled in both sports and academics. Chris was described as outgoing, intelligent, and generous. He had followed in his father's footsteps of playing football in college and had even gotten a scholarship to the University of Charleston in West Virginia. Cameron was known as the quiet, calm, and humble one. He tried getting into football like his brother, but felt like that's not his thing and decided to join the marching band and pursue his love for music. To an outsider looking in, the Ervine family had everything that anyone could ever wish for: a nice home, supportive parents, and a close and tight bond. But did they really? On September 4th, 2015, Cameron asked his parents if he could go out with some friends late at night. His parents said no, since, well, parents do that. But Cameron didn't like that, and he got into a huge fight with them, trying to convince them to change their mind. But his parents remained adamant in their decision. The next day, September 5th, Cameron told his parents that he wanted to make them dinner. This seemed a little weird for a teenage boy who was supposedly mad at his parents, but his parents thought that he just wanted to apologize for the other night's behavior. So they thought, why not? What could possibly go wrong? But a lot of things did go wrong that evening. After dinner, Zachary and Yvonne decided to go out and watch a high school football game, but halfway through they started feeling tired and decided to go back home. Zachary allegedly told his wife that he was so tired he felt like someone had sedated him. If only he knew. When the couple got home, they immediately went into their room and fell asleep. Yvonne would later say that she was woken up by someone trying to snare her with a pillow. And when she opened her eyes, she realized that it was her youngest son, Cameron. How was that even possible? Why would her son do that to her? She tried fighting him off, but he started beating her and smothering her with a plastic bag. Meanwhile, at the other side of the bed, the other brother, Chris, was trying to do the same thing to his father. The two got into a huge fight, and Chris took out a gun that he had gotten from his dad's closet and hit him with it. As Yvonne and Zachary were forced downstairs by their sons, Zachary tried to grab his phone and call the police, but one of the boys lunged at him with a knife and stabbed him multiple times. Somehow, Zachary still managed to get away and run to the garage, where he started beeping his car, hoping to alert the neighbors. As the two boys went after their father, Yvonne rushed upstairs and called 911. You can actually hear the desperation in her voice as she begs that dispatcher to hurry and send someone over.
My husband has distracted him, and I was just able to get to the phone. Please hurry.
Just down the phone, okay?
Please.
Now you said your husband has restrained them?
He's distracted them, so I could get to the phone. Please hurry, please.
Just down the phone with me. How old are the children?
They're 22 and 17. Please.
Okay, how did they try and kill you, ma'am?
They're trying to start us and they put Xanax in our food, and they thought we were asleep. They tried to attack us. They beat me up. They beat them up. They're trying to kill us. Please.
When the dispatcher asked her why she thought her sons had attacked her and her husband, she said that she didn't know, but guessed that they wanted the insurance money. At that moment, Yvonne heard the boys coming back, and then there was a curdling scream before the phone went dead.
I just heard them say, "Where did Mom go?" They headed upstairs now.
Hello?
The police are all that way. It's all that way.
Hello?
The boys had found Yvonne talking to the police, ripped the phone from her, and beat her to a pulp. When the police finally arrived minutes later, they found broken furniture and blood all over. The gas line was also sabotaged, as if the brothers had been trying to blow up the house. Zachary was unconscious in the garage with over 10 stab wounds and severe head injury, while Yvonne was found badly beaten on her bed. The two brothers had not even tried to escape after what they did. Cameron was outside when the police arrived, and Chris was found lying face down in the second-floor bathroom. Zachary and Yvonne were rushed to the hospital as the boys were taken in for questioning. While in the police cruiser, Cameron reportedly said, and I quote, "Just kill me now. I tried to f***ing kill my parents. Who does that?" The boys were interrogated separately as the police tried to figure out why two seemingly nice boys would do such a horrible thing to their own parents. At first, Christopher completely denied being involved in his parents' attack, saying that he woke up to the smell of gas in the house and didn't know what happened. Then after a while, he admitted that he and his brother had tried to blow up their house with their parents inside. He said that he and Cameron were always craving for their parents' approval, trying to excel in everything they did. However, the pressure of being good at everything started getting into him while in college, and he ended up transferring school and quitting football. Things went from bad to worse when his graduation date was pushed since he didn't have enough credits, so he quit college altogether and tried joining the military. At this point, he had also started using illegal substances, which made him get dismissed from the military after only 2 months. He then moved back in with his parents and tried working at his father's company, but then he was fired due to his narcotics use. He was involved in an accident while drunk driving, and while the responding police officer did let him off with a warning, his dad was not pleased. At this moment, the relationship between him and his dad had gotten so bad that they were no longer speaking to each other. The idea to blow up the house came when the two brothers were watching the TV show The Haves and the Have-Nots. After sedating their parents, they had let the gas run and then lit candles around the house, hoping that the house would explode like in the TV show. But things didn't go as planned, and so they had to improvise. They thought of staging a break-in, but then decided to just kill their parents and run. By the time anyone realized what they had done, they figured they would be in Tennessee. However, they never counted on their parents fighting back and ruining their plans.
I wish we could have been a more cohesive family unit. That doesn't justify what we did.
Explains a lot, though.
By any means.
Meanwhile, in the next interrogation room, Cameron was crying hysterically as the reality of what he had done started to dawn on him. Like his brother, he also blamed his parents, saying that he felt like he never belonged at home. He said that his father stopped talking to him when he quit football to join the marching band. However, he admitted that he sometimes got out of control and had a temper. In the hours leading to his parents' attack, he said that he got into a fight with his parents about going out with his friends and that something inside him just snapped. Cameron said that when his parents and brother were sleeping, he took a pillow and tried to scare his dad. He then hit his mom and ran to his parents' closet for his dad's shotgun. As they struggled over the gun, Chris woke up and came into the room. Chris tried to take the gun from his little brother, but Cameron allegedly turned on him and hit him on the face with the shotgun, knocking him out. Cameron told the cops that he continued hitting his parents, then forced them downstairs, where he started attacking his dad with a knife. He said that he let the gas on and lit candles in an attempt to cover the evidence. He then packed a bag and loaded up a car for his escape, but when he came back inside the house, he found his mom on the phone with the police and started shooting her. The police did not believe Cameron's claim that he acted alone, since Chris's testimony and all the evidence showed that the brothers acted together. It was obvious that Cameron was trying to cover up for his older brother, so the police decided to put the two brothers in the same room to see if they were going to let their guard down and tell the truth. This police recording shows the brothers hugging and comforting each other, and Chris asking his little brother to tell the truth and not cover for him.
That's all right, though. I love you, man. Don't bug it. Together. I helped. Okay? You did not do that on your own. And don't try to take that on
The brothers also talk about their future, saying that they should have thought their actions through.
I can't do anything but become a mom. Law school.
Chris and Cameron were both charged with kidnapping, aggravated assault, armed robbery, and false imprisonment. Now, despite the horror that Zachary and Yvonne must have gone through at the hands of their sons, they actually came out and defended them. In an interview with ABC News, the parents said that they loved their sons unconditionally, saying that the boys only had a bad moment.
But we said we forgive our boys because that was totally out of character for them. They're not violent. They've never gotten in any type of trouble with violence.
No behavioral issues or issues or anything?
Just common teenagers. Our kids had one bad moment. You know, it was one bad moment. And God will reveal in time to us and to the world, you know, get all the answers, the questions answered, you know, and things of that nature. But for now, you know, we just need to focus on healing.
Both Chris and Cameron pleaded guilty to the charges and apologized for trying to kill their parents, saying that they were high on various substances when they did it. Cameron said that his parents had visited him in jail at least once a week, and that after spending time with them, he realized how much he loved them. During their sentencing hearing, Yvonne and Zachary took the stand and asked the judge to give their sons the lightest sentence of 10 years, saying that they were redeemable.
I don't see myself as a victim. I'm a father first. Knew that there was something terribly that went wrong during this span, and I had no other choice but to forgive them.
The judge, however, dismissed this request and gave the brothers 20 years in prison each, plus 30 years in probation. What do you think about this case? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.